Dear viewers, welcome to this YouTube channel. In this chapter, the meanings of the planets will be explained in detail, and auspicious and inauspicious planets. As follows. The Sun, 1, is both inauspicious and auspicious planet, has the primary meanings of honor, glory, pride, boasting, dislike losing face, like being praised, leadership, punctilious, ceremonial, like being well-dressed, egoistic. If it is about mineral, it would represent gold. The Moon, 2, has the primary meanings of manner, soft, charm, sweet and feminine. Mars, 3, has the primary meanings of diligence, harsh, unyielding, straightforward, resentful, hot-tempered, forthright, agile, bravery, fearless, yet not reckless, reasonable, logical, reasoning, craftsmanship. Mars has also a meaning of health, accident and iron mineral too. Mercury, 4, has the primary meanings of elaboration, neatness, profound thoughts, inside character, communicative, outside character, fond of literature, diplomacy, advertising, communication. Concretely, it can be printed matter. Jupiter, 5, it is a big planet and the principal auspicious planet, has the primary meanings of virtue, soft-hearted, sympathetic, helpful and optimistic, always being mindful, wise in theology, elder, priest, and educator. Venus, 6, has the primary meanings of artistry, artistic-related skills, imagination, fanciful, enjoying entertainment, beautiful things, aesthetic and lust, not love. Saturn, 7, it is an inauspicious planet, the primary inauspicious planet. It usually gives a bad omen but can also be very beneficial, as the primary meanings of overthinking, careful consideration, working slowly, high level of patience, hardworking, gardening, farming, hard labor and also land and house. Rahu, 8, it is an inauspicious planet but less inauspicious than Saturn, has the primary meanings of stubborn person, intoxication, cunning, deception, hooligan, open-minded, daring, venturous, stock, lottery, drugs, temptation, casual work such as business management, stock, lottery, financial work, transport. Ketu, 9, is a soul element planet and has the primary meaning of being supportive or disruptive to other planets. If it is related to or conjoined with other auspicious planets, it will enhance them. While being correlated to other inauspicious planets, it will enhance them in an unfavorable way. In case Ketu is correlated to the ascendant and conjoined with an auspicious planet as well as the planets in the ascendant house has strong planetary power, it predicts a long lifespan. Uranus, 0, is an air element planet and has the primary meanings of fluctuation, transition, mystery, exorcising evil spirits. It has only negative influence with no beneficial side. When Uranus is in a house, it will cause changing effect in that house. If it is in Patni, it means changing partner. If it is in Karma, it means changing job. If it is in Kadampa, it will cause financial leak or excessive spending. If it relates to the ascendant, it may cause the native to have a sixth sense. Summarizing the primary meanings of the 10 planets. The meanings of all the 10 planets as mentioned above are covered on many sides, but the most distinguished meanings for each planet which reflects the character of the native can be concisely summarized. All the 10 planets in Thai astrology have different meanings. Each planet has a distinct and broad sense of meaning in both abstract and concrete way. The Sun, 1, means arrogant, dislike losing face, leadership. The Moon, 2, means soft, pleasant. Mars, 3, planet of health, means diligent. Mercury means 4, elaborate. Jupiter, 5, means virtuous. Venus, 6, means art and lust. Saturn, 7, means overthinking. Rahu, 8, means being obsessed. If a planet is conjoined with the ascendant or has a relation with the ascendant, the primary meaning should be emphasized. It can be used to investigate the ascendant. If a planet does not have a relation with the ascendant, it usually has an opposite or a different meaning. It must be determined for each case, which will be mentioned next. All the meanings of the planets described so far are distinguished meanings for each planet. They will not be redundant and must be clearly distinguished from each other. The dignity of the planet must be taken into account when predicting whether they have good or bad dignity. The relations between the planets and planet comparisons should also be considered. It is not recommended to only judge each planet native. They can be called planet analysis, combination of the meanings, and criticizing the planets, which will cover all the knowledge which is sufficient. There is no need to use any special exceptions or irregularity. Furthermore, when the planets are correlated, it may give a new combined meaning or a new characteristic. For example, Rahu, 8, deception plus Venus, 6, art equals acting actor actress, Mercury, 4, conversation plus Saturn, 7, resolute, slow equals solid speech, informative speech or harsh speech. Mercury, 4, conversation plus the Moon, 2, charm equals pleasant speech. If the Moon is in exaltation, its meaning will also be considered. Hence, it's a very pleasant speech. Combining the meanings is the most important aspect in astrology, which will make the result become diversified, more accurate, and clear. It can be considered a branch of knowledge and art. The meanings of the 10 planets will be distinguished in detail in the next chapter. Right now, it is sufficient for understanding them. Auspicious and inauspicious planets. All 10 planets can be divided into 2 categories according to their beneficial and harmful characteristics as follows. Inauspicious planets, malefic, namely the Sun, 1, Mars, 3, Saturn, 7, and Rahu, 8, are considered malevolent and tend to focus on supernatural power. They can also be called evil element planets. The Sun, when correlates to the ascendant, is also auspicious. Auspicious planets, benefic, namely the Moon, 2, Mercury, 4, Jupiter, 5, and Venus, 6, are considered benevolent and tend to focus on virtue, prestige. They can also be called merit element planets. The categorizations are just comprehensive basis and have no major influence on predicting. Please stay tuned for the upcoming episodes.